Hey everybody, and welcome to another candy experiment. Today we're going to be listening instead of looking at something new. And it's not really something new, it's something old. It's actually Doritos. I actually bought these in Korea, so these are Korean Doritos, so I don't know. I assume they're the same as far as for our experiment. And our experiment is about the sound of Doritos, because there was a while back, Doritos had a campaign where they talked about how loud the crunch was for Doritos. And I thought to myself that there aren't that many treats. There are a few treats, like if you think about Rice Krispies, they sort of think about sound, like Snap, Crackle, and Pop. They're sort of like one of the loudest cereals. Pop Rocks is another thing that sort of has sound involved. They sparkle in your mouth and do all that. But I was trying to think if there's ever been a treat that sort of claims to be like super loud. And this was a campaign that Doritos had for a while, where their whole point of Doritos was that they were so loud. They were the crunchiest, sort of loudest crunch that there was out there. So I decided that I would get, I downloaded a decibel meter for my tablet here. And just to let you know, my average voice is around 80 decibels in this room. I turned off all the other things in this room, so it's going to get rather uncomfortable for me here rather quickly. But 80 decibels is where I'm going to sort of, what I talk at when I'm doing these records. I talk a little bit louder because I want to be clear. But we're going to see what this bag of Doritos, what a Dorito chip actually is at decibel meter, and sort of maybe compare it to other things in this world as far as what decibel level they're at. So the first thing I should note, and this is just something that we can do, is we can test this. This is a really loud bag. Like just the bag rustling is about a 75. So that's a little odd. But let's. And these Korean Doritos are hard to open. They really have it's a thicker bag than I'm used to with Doritos. So I'm wondering if maybe that's just a way they do it in Korea. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the perfect chip. I think I have one right here off the top. From Arlo the Armadillo to Zap the Zebra. From almond covered chocolate to Zoot Drops. Pick up the fun alphabet book, Treats and Beasts, featuring beasts and the treats they love. Available on Amazon or at candycritic.org. So I think this is a nice, this is a good Doritos chip. And so with my decibel meter, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to switch hands here. I am going to hold up my decibel meter, and right now it is reading me at about 80. So let's see how loud a Doritos chip gets to. So. I read 74. Let's try one more, just for experimental sake. So the ambient noise in my house seems to be about 30 something. "70 decibels. So a Dorito is about as loud as I am when I'm using my outside voice. And maybe I'll put a list here of other things that are about 70 decibels. Wow, even that, I don't know what it is yet because I haven't edited in or looked up what's 70 decibels. But so I guess a Dorito is 70 decibels. That is kind of loud. Maybe I'll do other treats in the future and figure out if anything can beat. It was about, I'll put the number up here, the exact number, because I'll try and freeze frame it and figure out the exact number, but about just over 70 decibels. Maybe we'll do this a continuing experiment. Maybe I'll see if there's anything else that, if I'm eating something really loud at one point, and I think it's worth adding to this list this will be the list of candy experiments where I try and find the loudest snack ever. And today, we started with like a pretty high bar, I think, with Doritos, Korean Doritos. The texture seemed to be about the same as the regular Doritos that I've eaten in my life, so I think it's a good bar. It's the world's #1. It says, here's on a side note, it says it's easy to open. This bag was not easy to open. I'm just saying. So, well, thanks for watching another quick snacking experiment where I'm trying to find the loudest snack. We're starting with Doritos, and we'll see where it goes from there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can go to candycritic.org to find links to everything from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or whatever. You can also read well over 1,000 candy reviews, with new ones coming all the time. Candycritic.org also has links to pick up my latest books, as well as some cool candy-themed merchandise.